What is up, YouTube? It is HWFLOSS, the worst producer of all time, back with another video. In today's video, we got Scalar 2 and Hexachords Orb. But why is Scalar 2 so important? But before we go any further, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so you get any video I upload to the channel, alright? Keep those questions coming. I love when y'all send comments and questions. I give the feedback. The positive ones, the negative ones is just like whatever it is. But hit the like and subscribe. Let's join the channel and let's grow the channel. All right, so why is Scalar 2 important? So let's say you have a loop idea from a rapper comes in and say, hey man, I like this idea, but I want to change it up. I want my own flavor like that. Or let's just be honest, rappers come in all the time and say, I want a song like. Let's say you take that song that they want and you throw it in the Scalar. All right, so for example, I'm going to pick one of my loops. So let's say you don't know what key it's in and you want to make a song like it. You have to have a wave file. Drop it in a Scalar, hit yes, and then it gives you the chord progression. So it says this one is in F sharp minor or D major, you know. So you can go to F sharp minor and then you can start writing. Those are the scales or the keys of the chords it gives you. Okay, so we're just gonna take those three from it. We're gonna take those three chords and then let's get an instrument going. Once we get the instrument, we're gonna drag that on over and I'm gonna show you how you can work around it. So now that you have those chords, easily drag and drop into Electra X and you can start making a song. Now, of course, that person told you they want a song like that, okay? But you don't want to copy someone else's work. You kind of want to make it your own. So I'm just showing you some ways that you can take the chords that are in a given loop or a song and now come up with your own, all right? And make sure you have some good sounds, right? We're still in F sharp minor, but it's all about those sounds. Okay, so now you have that going for you. And it sounds decent, you know, it's a good start right there. And then we're going to next export this loop and throw it in the Hexachords Orb. Okay, so I have bounced the wave file. Let me go ahead and refresh it. Loops. Was that flip for fun or render loops? It's in one of them. And what about this one? Okay, there it goes right there. So video loop hex. Now that we have that loop, and also want to take the MIDI as well. Okay, so now we got the loop and we got the MIDI. Now the reason why I say get the loop, just in case you want to just chop it up and manipulate it, reverse it, it's just easier to have the loop. But the MIDI is for when we go in Hexachords Orb and we start with the chords. One thing that you can do when you have Hexachord is dump the MIDI and it will start working from there. So that's the whole purpose of having that ready to go for you. Okay, it's taking longer than usual. It never takes this long. Wow, but it's live, so when it pops up, it pops up. Hopefully it doesn't freeze on me. There it goes. All right, so we're gonna take this video MIDI hex, drag it on in. Okay, D major, same thing as F sharp minor. You can put it in F sharp minor to be safe. Harmonize everything. And now it's giving you exactly what we did. All right. And if you just wanted to use the sounds that they have, you could. I don't. I want to use another Hexachords Orb sound. So I'm going to clone it. And now I can use another sound, and I can either drag this over. That's one way to do it. That's one way to do it. Or I could just cut this one, keep the same one, and just use the melody and the ARP if you don't want to use the chord, because you already got the chord. You can always layer it up different type of way. So now you can come in here and get the melody, get like a counter melody going, and it pops up right away. If you don't like this one, you can obviously play with the orb. I'll show you that. So you can drag that on over, pick a different sound. Okay, if you don't like how it sounds, make sure it matches up. If you don't like how it sounds, change it up. Alright, and then you will go here to Hexachords Orbs, and something already pops out for you. We're just gonna clone this, get another sound that you like, and be creative. Like if you don't like this, hit the orb a couple of times. I'm just gonna put this over here, then we can hit the orb a couple of times. And this one just keeps coming off. And it sounds good. All right. And then of course you can go in and get a bass, or you can go ahead and get another counter melody, or whatever the case may be. But have fun with it. That's most importantly. And that's all from having someone else's loop and coming up with a new beat from that loop or something similar. You don't want to just rip people off, and you want to make sure that he's, hey man, don't be having me remake somebody else's beat because you couldn't pay for it. You know what I mean? We ain't doing nothing grimy, but at the same time, when Little John was hot, everybody wanted a Little John type of beat. When Scott Storch was hot, everybody was going to want a Scott Storch. But you can't get Scott Storch, so you get somebody, you know, similar that can make a sound and develop a sound of your own. Because everybody, you know, takes pieces from everybody. But anyway, it's your boy HWFLOSS, the worst producer of all time. Let me know what you think about taking a loop, putting it in scalar, finding the chords and all of that, and then coming up with something on your own using AI in Hexachords Orb. All right. Hit the like and subscribe button. I appreciate all of you. Let's keep on rocking. 5K kit coming soon. I promise I got y'all. Until next time, peace.